Hey, what's going on, guys? Commander Cowboy here, bringing you a Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta gameplay. I've had a chance to play this a little bit, so I'm going to have my collective thoughts on what I think of the game so far. And this is one of my better gameplays I had on Headquarters. I don't think we end up winning, but it's a decent gameplay. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so we're in this map here, and the gun that I'm using is MP5. I got it upgraded quite a bit. But let's start off with the cons, or what I thought I really didn't like, really starting off playing this map. The biggest thing that I did not like is the time to kill. And I'm not sure if that's just because after playing Black Ops, it just feels like I'm dying faster. I know you had stem shot on Black Ops 4, and obviously you don't have it on this. But it just felt like I had no chance to try to get like a double or triple kill, or if I was getting shot at, I had no time to really turn around and make a play on that person just because I died so quick. And even right there, you've seen that I killed that person extremely quick. But yeah, I think the time to kill could be increased a little bit. Give like, I don't know, it seemed like a 3-round burst. I got hit with one 3-round burst and I was dying. So that was one of my biggest complaints, I think, as I played this. Is like, it's ridiculous at how fast that I'm dying playing this game. And I'm not sure if other people feel like that or if it's just me. But moving on, it did feel kind of slow, which is not a bad thing. I think the whole thing, really trying to transition from Black Ops 4 to this game is going to be the biggest challenge for a lot of people that played Black Ops 4 a lot. I honestly didn't play Black Ops 4 a lot, but when I did, it was just so fast-paced because you had like the specialists and whatnot, and it just seemed like everything was super quick. But I mean, the slowness of it isn't a bad thing because I mean, it makes it feel like a traditional Call of Duty game, which we'll get to later. And then the mini-map. I'm a little indifferent about the mini-map. I know a lot of people were complaining that the mini-map wasn't on there and they couldn't see what their team was and whatnot. And I get that. However, when you don't have a mini-map, you don't have people constantly just camping in certain areas because they don't know the map. This map these maps are very different, which is something I want to touch on later as well. But the no mini-map, I think I kind of like it because you don't have people setting their kill streaks high and trying to get these really high kill streaks. You have, I mean, like more of the passive players that are like, all right, I want to get a UAV, I want to know where people are, and then we'll kind of go to higher kill streaks. So I do like it in that aspect, but the other aspect is like, yeah, you don't know where your teammates are, so you kind of just got to guess. Yes, you can see the blues through the walls here. It's kind of visible. It's not great, but yeah, I think I'm kind of indifferent about the mini-map not being there, but I'm more pro non-mini-map than I am mini-map, so. Moving on to the pros of this game is that, like I mentioned before, it does feel like a traditional Call of Duty game, and the one that it reminded me of the most was Call of Duty, like kind of Ghost. Actually, I think I mentioned that in the last kind of like video that I did on my first impressions. It kind of reminds me of Ghost, only it has that more obviously the modern feel, which Ghost was kind of modern, but it wasn't. It's actually, I think it actually was modern. I'm not sure on that time period. But anyway, yeah, just back to the fact that it does feel like a more traditional Call of Duty. On to the next thing is, what you're going to kind of notice, well, I guess with my gun, because I have it kind of customized, is the customization that you can have on these guns. Obviously, it's the same like 5 attachments. You're not going to do like the pick 10 system like previous Call of Duties have done, but it seems like the customization on this Call of Duty is super into depth. And I was able to, like, I don't know, I was like level 8, and I was able to put like 4 attachments on my gun. Obviously, you can continue to upgrade, or yeah, get upgrades of those attachments and stuff like that, which is really neat. So it makes each gun more unique. Whereas in the last Call of Duties, there wasn't really that much customization and really not that much selection of guns. And this Call of Duty has a lot more selection of weapons as well. The other thing is that these maps felt huge compared to previous Call of Duty maps. Like a lot of the Call of Duty maps, and I want to kind of combine these two things together. The previous Call of Duty maps were smaller and more of a 3-lane system. On these, it's not 3-lane system anymore, and they're bigger. So the 3-lane system, which if you guys don't know, the 3-lane system is what Call of Duty's dating back to, well, most Call of Duty's dating back to like 2011, like Black Ops, like first Black Ops, probably even before that. They're all 3-lane systems. So really what that is you have 3 basic lanes, and it's kind of like a pattern. Everybody gets used to the pattern, and it's really easy to get kill streaks. You can kind of camp 2 points. You know which points of access people are coming in and whatnot. And this didn't have that. So you're not going to see a lot of players. When I played, there were no players that got really high kill streaks because this map is so. Well, a lot of these maps are just so like diverse, and even there you can kind of see it kind of curves in and out everywhere and stuff like that. So you're getting hit from every single point, so you can't really strategize. I mean, you could strategize a map. You could just stay on the outside of the map, but really, you're not going to have those lanes where you have people kind of camping the lanes and whatnot. It's just kind of everywhere. And it really makes you think, like, okay, I got to watch my back wherever I go. And I like that because it allows you to move around more and not camp as much. So really, that's all the points that I have on this so far from what I've been playing. Overall, though, I have really enjoyed playing Call of Duty. Even though this is in the beta stage, it's really fun. I had a lot of fun playing it. But I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with the rest of this gameplay. Like I said, we don't end up winning, but this is one of my better matches that I had. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of this video. And as always, if you enjoyed the content, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe.
HQ captured. Okay, get ready to move. Get to the new HQ. HQ is online, securing. We're at the HQ, stand by. Enemy UAV overhead. Secure the HQ, stay along. No reinforcements available. Allied cruise missile away. HQ contested. Enemies trying to shut down our HQ. They disabled the HQ. Reinforcements inbound. Enemy personal radar in the air. Okay, get ready to move. Friendly UAV overhead. New HQ established. HQ active. Move to secure. Enemy personal radar in the air. Friendly UAV overhead. Securing the HQ. HQ secured. Hold out as long as you can. Allied cruise missile away. Enemy UAV overhead. We've got a UAV on station, ready for flyover. This is Jaguar 3-0. Solid copy. UAV beginning flyover. HQ contested. No reinforcements available. We're in the lead. Friendly UAV overhead. Be advised.
advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
HQ is down. Stand by. Next HQ up in 10. Get friendly UAV overhead. New HQ established. HQ active. Move secure. They're capturing the HQ. Go! HQ lost. We've got a UAV on station. Ready for flyover. Down the enemy HQ. HQ secure. Almost done here. Ready up. Get to the new HQ.
This is Jaguar 3-0. Stop.
Enemy cruise missile incoming. Take cover. We've got a UAV on station, ready for flyover.
UAV is bingo.
Cruise missile, go for launch. HQ is online, securing.
Jaguar 3-0. Signal away.
They're capturing the HQ, go!
Right on target. This is Jaguar 3-0. Solid copy. UAV beginning flyover. Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
HQ lost. Allied cruise missile away. Friendly UAV overhead. We're getting hammered. Step it up. Fall back, soldier. Fight up.